e-commerce, but at 18, I will feel very guilty.
Well, it's the All for One Festival, and it's in New York City, and you can go to afofest.org and look up A Little Potato and Hard to Peel and buy your tickets there. Or if you want to see The Boy Who Would Be Captain Hook, you can do that as well at the same site. Will you be traveling more with that? Are you going to different states, or what are you going to do with it next?
Yeah, I hope so. I work with an organization called Young Audiences in New Jersey, Eastern Pennsylvania. So they provide artists for schools and community groups, and artists for theater for young audiences. And so I've been working with them more. So I'm going into schools like New Jersey and Pennsylvania, actually all the way up into the Boston area, really throughout the rest of this year, pretty consistently. And then I'm going down to North Carolina in April. There's a theater company that's bringing me down to do A Little Potato and Hard to Peel, and I think mid-April. So I'll be doing the show again there, and it's continuing to grow and find an audience, hopefully. And it's just a matter of meeting new people, and as my dad would always say, the more stuff you throw on the wall, the more liable it's to stick. So
right.
just trying to get it in front of as many people as possible, and hopefully continuing to find and build an audience. So yeah, it's kind of growing each year, which has been great. Over the last 2 or 3 years, it kind of grows in performance. And the Boy Who Would Be Captain Hook is really new. I haven't been doing that as much, so it's definitely it's definitely growing, and I think it's a good story to tell and hopefully to share.
I think so too, and hopefully, by this time next year, you'll be moving across the United States and sharing it with us in the Midwest and other people on the West Coast. Yeah. It's a good start to have the East Coast. That's a big majority of the U.S., and now you need to eventually move this way.
Well, that's true, and it's good to, like I said, to have this festival, which is such an amazing festival, and I hope your listeners do get to at least go to the website and see some of these other amazing artists that are doing solo performance, and to be able to say it's been produced here in New York, and I think that's a great accomplishment to have, and I think it does sometimes get people in other locations sometimes to say, oh wow, maybe we will take a little look at this, and
right.
Hopefully they will. Hopefully it will continue to move. It will move west, like the pioneers of old.
Right, move west, young man, move west.
Move west.
Absolutely.
And up.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Come up and west. Come up a little.
I'm going to be actually I'm doing a keynote, I think, in Columbus, Ohio, in February. So maybe I'll slowly kind of be getting a little further into the Midwest.
There you go.
Slowly but surely.
That's getting closer. I'm in Illinois, so that's getting closer.
Yeah. Oh, that is very close. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And David is in New York, so he gets to be where everything is.
We'd love to have you up here in upstate, in Saratoga Springs or like that.
I've done a few things up in Oswego. I don't know the geography of the state well enough to know where Saratoga Springs is, but Oswego and Syracuse, I've done a couple performances there, and I'm hoping to kind of keep the connections that I've made up there, growing that each year. But certainly, please, let folks in that area know about my website, and I can certainly get more information. And I would love to come up. Upstate, it's beautiful up there. I love getting up there and being able to rent a car and take a trip.
We do have a caller that's been holding on for the whole time we've been on the show. Would you mind taking one call?
Oh, sure. No, that's fine.
Okay, thank you. Area code 504, you're live on the air.
Hi, my name is Lee.
Hi, Lee. Did you have a
Hey,
question?
Lee.
Hi, yeah. Hi, Dave. I live in New Orleans. I'm Shirley's mother, who lives in New York.
Oh, hi, Lee.
Yeah, I was listening to your friend talk, and I'm getting ready to watch something with that Captain Hook. It's a program called Once Upon a Time. Yeah, and in a series, they got Captain Hook in it. And I was getting ready to watch
the television show Once Upon a Time, right?
Yeah, it's a television show. It comes on at 7 o'clock here. Yeah,
right.
Because Peter Pan kidnapped this little boy, and his parents are trying to find him, and Captain Hook took him to Neverland to try to rescue him.
Oh, well, you know what? I haven't watched that, but that sounds awesome. If Captain Hook is the actual hero and the good guy, is that kind of what it is?
Yeah, and Peter Pan is playing the villain. Yeah.
Awesome. I need to. I will check that out because that would be amazing to see, and I love it when they kind of turn the story around a little bit. I think that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
I love science fiction.
Right. Awesome.
And I was listening to your friend talk, and it was so interesting. You know, that I'm getting ready to watch this program about with Captain Hook, and there he is talking about Captain Hook. You know, it was like an ESP, you know?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Well, we thank you so much for listening, Lee, and for calling in. We really appreciate it, and we will let you go so we can you can watch your show because it's going to be starting soon.
Okay, well, y'all have a great weekend. And
you too.
I win Sunday.
Thank you. Take care.
And the Buffalo Bills. I hope they win.
Thank you.
Okay, have a nice weekend.
You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
That was cute.
That's true. I'm going to have to check that out. That's interesting.
Yeah. I started watching that a long time ago, but never kept up with it. And I know they do have different types of the children's figures on there, except it's in adult form. So.
Right.
It's Captain Hook Day. Also, before I let you go, I wanted to let our listeners know that they can go to your website, david-harrell.online.com, to keep up with you. Mm-hmm. And Harrell is Harrell. Was there
Correct.
anything that you wanted to add to that?
You can certainly find both shows on Facebook, A Little Potato and Hard to Peel, as well as The Boy Who Would Be Captain Hook. So please, find those shows on Facebook and like those shows. That would be great. And also they're all on Twitter as well. So you can follow me on Twitter, David_Harrell, and certainly keep up with information. And if they love, if they would like more information, you can certainly give that to them. If they'd like to, have ideas of bringing me into school or whatever, that would be great.
I just want to let them know, too, the Twitter for your shows, Little Potato Hard to Peel, is @LPHTP, and the other one is @Boy Who Would Be. It's too bad Twitter doesn't let us write out everything we want to put on there if our Twitter handles.
I know.
Well, we want to thank you so much for joining us today, and I really do hope you make it this way with your plays because I'd love to see them and bring my son to the one.
Well, yeah, absolutely, and please, I hope you guys can follow along, and I certainly will do my best to update as much as possible what's going on. I think, again, this All for One Festival is such an amazing opportunity, and I'm so excited to be doing this for the next few months, and I think it's a great opportunity for me and again both of the shows to continue to gain momentum from it. So I'm very, very excited about it. Yeah.
Definitely. And another good thing too, if you don't make it this way real fast, you could also put out a DVD. There you go.
That's another idea, right? Yeah, exactly.
So now you got the plays, you got the book, you got the DVD.
Got the book and the DVD.
What else do you need?
I have to have the e-book to go along with the book.
Right,
and,
right.
You know, probably the workout video after that.
There you go.
You know, do the...
From us turning into couch potatoes.
Right. Yeah, become stop being a couch potato and become a little potato. That's
right.
Perfect DVD.
I love
this
it.
exercise program will make you a smaller or a little more of a little potato than you were a couch potato. Something like
right.
that. Good idea.
I love it. I love the way your mind thinks.
Well, again, you guys were such a delight, and thank you for taking the time to talk to me. I really, really appreciate it.
You're very welcome, and you're welcome back at any time.
Great.
I want you to take care of yourself, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See, David, you're in New York for all this stuff. Too bad you can't make it to all of the different, things that are always going on.
I know. It's a little far, but if he were up closer, I probably would. It's just so hard to get all the way down there. And, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I could.
I know, because you don't drive, so
I don't
not
drive,
easy.
so it's not easy.
Right, exactly. Well, he was a lot of fun, and I wish him only the best. I definitely would love to see the play, and hopefully they'll bring it by this way. And maybe, there's a lot of theater companies and theaters in Chicago, so hopefully one of them are listening. Maybe we can put a bug in their ear.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to see him. He's so inspiring, though.
I couldn't agree more. Well, for our listeners, we want to thank you so much for joining us tonight, and I hope you will join us again on Tuesday, October 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to have as our guest Michael Fierro, and he's a numerologist. If you were ever curious to know what your number is and what it means for you in life, you are more than welcome to call in because he will be taking phone calls. And our phone number is 718-506-1540, and you just press the number 1. We do expect to have a lot of calls that day, so please call in as soon as you can to get in queue, and we can get to as many calls as possible. And with that, I'm going to thank everybody again for joining us, and thank you to Suzanne for setting up the interview, and thank you for David-Harrell joining us, and thank you, David, for co-hosting with me.
Oh, thank you for letting me join you.
Yeah, I let you every show.
Yeah.
And thanks for Lee calling in and talking to our guest and telling us about Captain Hook. That was sweet of her. And with that, I'm going to say good night, everybody. God bless. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.